I love my shadow as I love my light. I love my shadow as I love my light. What does that mean, really? What does that mean, really? Does it mean that I am always in a state of loving my shadow? No, it doesn't. This is work. In the summer of 2021, I took my priestess vows, and this was one of the vows I took, to love my shadow as I love my light. And I believe that this vow is one of the most important practices that we can undertake during our lifetime, because we are at a point in human evolution where our survival as a species kind of depends on us all moving more into love. But yeah, as I said, doesn't mean that when a shadow arises within my consciousness that I automatically love it. To be honest, my first reaction is usually to reject it, want to send it back, deny it. You know, our shadow are the rejected, abandoned, outcasted parts of ourselves. So it's normal to have that first reaction. My second reaction is often actually to get kind of pissed, to be like, what is this? I don't want to deal with this. This again. I'm annoyed. It's like throwing me off my game. It's not something I want to deal with. But then I make space. And I make space through calling in the Great Mother. I realize, okay, here's another opportunity to expand the container of love that I am. And the Great Mother, she is always very close in me. She's just a step away, if not centered in my heart. So I call her forth. And I am able then to hold that shadow piece of me that's just come forth so tenderly with unconditional love and compassion. Compassion for myself. Compassion also for the part of me that didn't want to deal with it, because that's part of the process. So loving our shadow as we love our light is not a statement, it's a practice. It's an ongoing practice we turn back to every day. And it's the great work. This is the great work. You know, I often think of that refrain that RuPaul says at the end of every episode of Drag Race. If you don't love yourself, how the hell are you going to love anybody else? Is that how it goes? I think I just might have messed up the quote. But you probably know what I'm talking about. So, in honor of that, in honor of the shadow, in honor of this great work of loving and bringing more and more of our shadow into wholeness, I'm going to start a video series all around the shadow, and where we can bring through the different facets of the shadow that we deal with every day, including the 13 archetypal shadows that are part of the 13 rays, but going way beyond it as well. So I hope you'll join me.